I'll look up Alligator Alcatraz. This better not be some crackhead shit like fucking Jimmy keeps on sending me. Florida Alligator Alcatraz has a nice ring to it. Wait, are they reopening Alcatraz? What the fuck?
All right, meantime, a new migrant detention center is getting a lot of attention, and it's in Florida. The attention...
So what the fuck is...
is thanks to its very unique security system.
This 30 square mile area is completely surrounded by the Everglades. Presents a efficient, low-cost opportunity to build a temporary detention facility because you don't...
Temporary. You're going there forever.
Need to invest that much in the perimeter. If people get out, there's not much waiting for them other than alligators and pythons. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide.
It's called Alligator Alcatraz, and it's expected to be operational by next month.
So this is in Florida, right? So why not just take the prisoners and leave them in Florida? Building a building seems redundant. Florida seems like punishment enough.
Joining me now is the man who came up with this idea. It's Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier. Mr. Attorney General, thanks for being with us here today. I think before I get into the specifics and details, which I have a lot of curiosities about Alligator Alcatraz, how did this happen? Where did the inspiration come from to convert this spot in the Everglades?
Sure. Well, under Governor DeSantis' leadership, Florida's become pretty good at responding to states of emergency. And that's really what the illegal immigration crisis is. Just last week, we pulled MS-13 members off the streets in Orlando. The week before, it was criminal alien human traffickers and sex predators. We stand by President Trump, and we're going to do everything we can to support that administration in their efforts. Thank God they're protecting American families.
Yeah, this just seems like a good idea. Open up a prison in Florida. People get into the water and get nailed by fucking crocodiles. If you get out, you deserve your freedom.
But our success in arrests is filling up the jails quickly, so we need additional detention space. And this location is ideal because of its surrounding area. It's a low-cost, already developed 30-square-mile area surrounded by the Everglades. So Alligator Alcatraz has a nice ring to it, and we're going to get it up and running as soon as possible.
All right, the number of migrant detentions, I believe at the start of this administration was something like 39,000. It's currently up to 56.
Oh, fuck, is this for the migrants? I thought this was for prisoners. I don't know why my mind skipped over that. They're just taking Emmys and putting... No, that's so fucking mean. Oh, my God. I thought this was going to be like for like homegrown criminals who like murdered people and shit. No, these are for border hoppers. You broke the law. Now you can deal with the alligators. Holy shit. Hey, this is exactly why I want to move to the US, and I'm going to do it the right way because I don't want to be fighting fucking alligators in a goddamn lake. This is why you go somewhere through the legal process, goddamn it. Have you seen the video of the Florida sheriff saying they will be notifying your next of kin if you try some of that bullshit they're doing? Yes, I have, Furin. I thought that's a great idea. Fuck them. You're going to act like that? You're fucked. No, bro, they're selling tamales. Deserved it. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what a tamal is. Jesus. Imagine you're some fucking guy who's hopped the border. You think you're gonna have a better life, and you end up surrounded by alligators in the fucking Everglades. Oh. Holy shit, that's so fucking... Oh, that's rough. That's fucking rough.
6,000. There's a stated goal to arrest roughly 3,000 illegal immigrants a day. So you're responding to a need, to a demand for more detention centers, more space. Let's talk about Alligator Alcatraz. Right. How much Everglades surrounds this would-be prison? Like you're talking...
Make it a reality show, run drones 24/7. I'm going to one-up that idea, Relantis. Make it a Hunger Games-esque kind of show where they all got ankle monitors and body cams. And the immigrant that makes it out first gets citizenship. and run it on a season basis, like every 6 months, battle royale style. There you go. It's whoever gets to the shoreline first and through the alligators. Squid Games, alligator games.
Talking about minimal security and natural barriers and elements. Help me understand, like, how far to civilization?
Yeah, it's miles and miles once you get down there. This is right smack dab in the middle.
Shit.
It was built, back in the 60s and 70s with the idea to be a large airport. There's an 11,000-foot runway which will enable large planes to come in and out that can carry hundreds and hundreds of people as we are working to detain and deport them out of this country. But there'll be some light infrastructure. We'll have a perimeter, but at the end of the day, Mother Nature presents the ultimate perimeter, and it's why this is the great spot for a detention facility.
Okay, Miles.
Okay. Counterpoint to this. Do they think this is a good idea? Because as far as I'm aware, there's a fair amount of immigrants and shit, right? They're like illegal immigrants that sneak into the country on like the shittiest made raft in existence. It's like they make a raft out of like a shoelace and 4 used diapers and still somehow get into the country. Do they really think that a little bit of water is going to stop them if they were willing to go that far in the first place?
Miles of swamp and alligators and pythons and other natural barriers. What does that mean for security should you build it? Do you need less in the form of guards? Do you need a less secure, less robust perimeter?
You obviously need a less robust perimeter given the natural surroundings. There will certainly be additional. We're going to have staffed guards. The governor has called in the National Guard, the Florida National Guard, to help, along with other staff will support. We're also looking at other locations, at least a couple other throughout the state. We want to get...
No, stop looking. You found the location. You found the Battle Royale location. All we need is live 24/7 footage. And the guy who makes it to the shoreline every year or like every 6 months, he gets like citizenship and everyone else gets to fuck off back home. That's all we need. That's all we need. Come on. This will be the most profitable game show that has ever occurred in the world. And it's Florida, so it's perfect because there's just Florida men everywhere. And that's me. Most of them sign up for a service that smuggles them in through the vans and shit. Yeah, didn't Trump get in trouble because he called them coyotes and that's what they're actually called? Is the smugglers are actually called coyotes? Wasn't that like an actual thing?
5,000 beds up and running by next month so that we can properly support the Department of Homeland Security in their mission. And I got to tell you, Secretary Noem had a great idea looking at the tens or hundreds of millions that the Biden administration was spending to put immigrants up in fancy hotels. That funding is being redirected towards these facilities, towards the deportations, and we're going to get the job done.
It reminds me of something out of a movie. It might be a specific movie. I can't remember, but you fellows are welcome to escape if you'd like. If you can get past the guards, if you can get past the perimeter, you have to then get past everything that lies in your way in the form of nature. In this case, Alligator Alcatraz. All right, Mr. Attorney General, thank you for being with us.
Holy shit.
Thank you.
Battle Royale realm open for business. This could be the most I swear to God. Can you imagine the live streams that would occur? All day, every day, people would have live streams up reacting to the fucking daily abuse that these immigrants go through trying to escape Alcatraz. That would be the most fucking amazing things. It's just get like 5 or 6 big streamers together and make them fucking like host the event like that, like it's esports. What do you think about Juan Tiaz's strategy, Asmingo? Yeah, well, like, I think he's on the right plan. He's on the right strategy, but he's worrying too much about how clean his raft is when what he should be worrying about is the alligator that's behind. Juan's gone. Juan's over with. Oh, and that's a big loss for the Mexican team. But I see the Colombians are working together. All of them are packing shanks in their back pocket, hoping to stab everyone once they get through the Everglades. Who will make it? That would be the best. That would be the most insane fucking new Fortnite map. Oh my god, I would watch that shit. I'm sick enough that I would watch that shit. It's like the UN's calling human rights abuses. Trump's like, wrong. This is human entertainment. They're not people anymore. They hopped the border, so they're not a person anymore. We're gonna fuck them up. A fish tank meets Hunger Games, pretty much. Oh, that would be even better. Get Sam Hyde involved. He'd know how to do it perfectly. He's got the experience of a fish tank, right? It seems the random loot box has been opened, and inside is Sam Hyde in an F-16 fighter jet. The ghost of Kiev lives. Let's see if Abuela Bulanga can outrun an F-16's missiles. Fucking Jesus. That would be the best. It would be great. Oh, I found the perfect TV show that's never happening. It's just Sam Hyde flying a fighter jet, gunning down some Mexican lady who hopped a fucking border. She's like diving behind rocks and shit, submerging beneath the water. Make the show in AI. You know what, Sniper Tigers? If someone made that show, Alligator Alcatraz as AI, oh my god, that would be incredible. And they host it like the Hunger Games. Oh, that would be incredible. I would watch that shit.